It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to roll here. On the hill here today, big Tyler Glasnow.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
All right, ready to go here. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And that misses. So we're off and running in game one. Glasnow ready and deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside. And it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This is Bryce Terang. There's a strike. Terang throws right, bats left. 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out to short, Betts. On to first. quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be William Contreras. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starter, Jacob Misiorowski.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one in triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, first baseman
Freddie Freeman hits now. He's one of the many stars in this Dodger lineup.
Here's a wild note on Soto. His first career home run technically happened before his major league debut. He hit the homer in a suspended game, and stats go towards the original date of the game, which means Soto hit a major league home run 5 days before he reached the big leagues.
And ball 1.
One thing I forgot to mention in that story is Soto's first home run was also his first career hit, and it proved to be the game winner. Guess who they beat that day? The New York Yankees.
And And that one upstairs.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting fourth, catcher
Will Smith to the plate. Ball one there. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick after it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. One left for LA, scoreless after one. Game one of the NLCS. Now, Christian Yelich. Glasnow back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Headed towards the corner. Hernandez hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Andrew Vaughn now, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Sal Frelick will hit next. There's a strike. And it's even up.
Inside.
And a curve is down and in. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Freeland hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 21. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. This one in the air. Freeman hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Now here's Jake Bowers. And there's a foul ball. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though he caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Joseph Ortiz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Two outs. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Back here in LA, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball one. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And
That's
another ball. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out looking his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Terang toss to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the fourth now in game number 1. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jackson Chourio. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now it's William Contreras. That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Wastes no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Go ahead run on base. Now a chance for Christian Yelich. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Late swing, foul to the left. And now 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Nasty pitch right there. Strike one. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Left field. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Game 1 of the NLCS. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Glasnow back to work. That's in there.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez sizing it up and makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee,
and now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez has it sized up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Durden.
Here's the third baseman. He popped out his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And downstairs.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Fastball is outside. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And we're still knotted at 0. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Muncy digs in.
Muncy.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That one carrying. See you later. That one felt good. His second homer of this series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
1 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. Towards first, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Just missed. Ball to strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One and two now. Inside, almost got him.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the NLCS. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes hauls it in, and there's two away. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Bryce Terang up next for the Brewers. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy brings it in for the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
That's a little bit low. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Nope,
and that one a little bit high.
Hey.
That one at triple digits.
We got full count.
Swing and a ball popped up. dives and makes the catch.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, both 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Edmundo Palacios up and throwing. Koenig, the lefty, warming up as well. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Betts, 1 for 2. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one way inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bryce Terang getting ready to hit.
Second baseman.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Trying to bunt his way on. Edman tosses to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
That's a ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 80 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda getting cranked up as well. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. And another ball.
Reno.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
batting, the
Hitter didn't
designated
offer
hitter,
at it.
Christian
Now he has somebody to
Yelich.
worry about over at first.
Yelich stepping into the box now. Swinging a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Andrew
first
Vaughn
baseman,
digs in
Andrew
now.
Vaughn.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Up and in. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Contreras off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Milwaukee,
quality pitches out of him
number
right here.
47.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Jared
right
Koenig.
where it is.
Freddie Freeman up to the
Leading off
dish.
for the Dodgers. First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And that's downstairs. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher, Will
So a man aboard. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is down low. Nobody out, runner at first. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call
Now
with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, no outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
Right side. Here's Ortiz for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Now batting, the center
For me, that's one of the
fielder,
toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jarrett Koenig done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Edmundo Palacios
Number 8.
on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Dodgers.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
43.
Anthony Banda.
Well, the best relievers
Banda.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Lead
one-run
off
game
for Milwaukee.
up now for
Center fielder,
Milwaukee.
Sal
Sal
Frelick.
Frelick.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And ball one. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. He bunks his way aboard to lead off the frame.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the third baseman. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that's down and away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game one of the NLCS. And another ball. Jake Bauers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike. Double play ball to second. Off-balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Bauers. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Swing, and he popped it up. Edman in position. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Brewers strand one. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for LA, Kike Hernandez. pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And another ball. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. The 1-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And it's 1-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Late on that fastball.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Mookie now. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Mark Clark.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets the call. That's strike 1. Just missed. And that's a little bit high.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
No outs, runner at first. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. Pitch misses. 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
2-0.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
A 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next to hit, William Contreras.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. In there at the knees.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball.
That one not close. And a count 1-2. Slider misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Hernandez has it sized up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So last chance for the Brewers. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Upstairs.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. That one missing inside. Andrew Vaughn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clips the outside corner, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Got him, and that's the ball game.